The official Riz Academy Brain Rot Quiz. Take this quiz and let's see if you are
The nature of this short-form content on YouTube and TikTok is not just changing the way media consumption goes down, but the way platforms further control what we see and how creators actually make content is drastically shifting. Even how our personal data is being used against us. Behind the endless scroll of YouTube Shorts and TikToks lies a machine, harvesting every inch of your data and feeding you content from low efforts that are flashy enough to keep you glued to your screen. In this video, we are going to expose the underbelly of those platforms, most notably TikTok's data collection controversies and how creators on YouTube filled in where their long-form content used to be with mindless clickbait in a desperate attempt to keep up with trends. And I know all this sounds just like another tech issue, but here's the harsh truth. You are being fucking harvested, and no one's coming to save you.
Said, hey, you feed the machine, bring them all back down to their knees. No time to waste, remind the slates, they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said, hey, you poison the well, watch it all burn.
The rise of TikTok ushered in a sea change in how content is consumed. Bite-sized videos have become snappy, addictive, they make one go back for more. And, not to be outdone, YouTube quickly followed in with YouTube Shorts, forcing creators almost to swiftly reconsider their methods. It's either that or risk sliding into obscurity. And to the casual onlooker, it just appears like another person, another avenue that opens up to creators for wider reach in the shortest time span. But in practice, this shift to short-form content is actually ruining the YouTube landscape as we know and love it. Thoughtful long-form content creators churn out algorithm-pleasing clips instead of creating for their audience. So why the shift? Because algorithm pays dividends to short, high-engagement video. It's easy for a 30-second clip to go viral, racking up millions and millions and millions of views in a way that long-form videos rarely do anymore. The worst part about all of this is that TikTok has been cashing in. Fun fact, TikTok's already been under fire for years from national security hawks in Washington who worry that the popular app is giving Chinese authorities access to Americans' personal data, which has already been basically known fact. But why aren't we banning it, is the question here. Because it makes money. Would you rather, I'm going to ask you a question right now. This is going to be one of many questions that I ask in this video. Would you rather, I'm going to put two videos on screen right now. One of my short form videos about the Motorplex, and then a long form video about the Motorplex. Both on the same exact topic. And you are going to tell me which you would rather watch right now. I can guess you would rather watch the flashy Motorplex video right there. I would too, honestly. Now let's get into specifics. Dental Digest, for example, used to be a resource to which one could actually refer to dental education and product reviews. It had substance to the content additive value. You have videos like brushing teeth with candy, or some outlandish, over-the-top toothpaste challenges, eating spicy stuff reviews. Going on his channel now, you can actually see the change. 1,000 cursed snacks mukbang versus cavities. It used to be about, like, testing certain toothbrushes on cavities, and it became from what's good for content to what's good for the business. He's turning YouTube into a business. It's not about education anymore, but some colored slop that should please the children. The very essence of this channel has become lost in a sea of bright colors and overreacted expressions. And the kicker? It's working. Post-production Doge here. Apparently, at this point in the script, it says, here's a video right now that I'm going to show you of Dental Digest. Turns out I just forgot to say the line, like, at all. And I'm now going to show you the actual video. The first thing that I saw and clicked on, and what a mess.
Today, I'm challenging my sister to see who can escape the scary dentist in Roblox. Gummies on you! Oh my God! The winner will get to eat Roblox food in real life.
What a scary, ugly-looking voice. Wow, are you ready to have your tooth extraction? No! Let me go! Too bad. Give me a second to get my evil...
Over-the-top graphics, flashy colors, you know, the big deal. It's very over-the-top, and it reminds me of a Lanky Box video. However, something I did notice is he's actually kind of going back to more dental education, and he's kind of like mixing in the two concepts of being more kid-friendly and more active and more full of energy, but at the same time teaching them about dental stuff, what causes cavities and all stuff. And I just have to say, Dental Digest, I'm really proud of you. These mindless, flashy videos rack up millions of views, way more than in-depth educational content. And it's not just Dental Digest doing this. It's other channels too, like Lanky Box. I'm gonna try and think of some more ideas. Hey, it's me again. Jesus, do I not know how to read a script? I apparently went over a line or two. It says Sunday. Sunday is one. And as far as I know right now, let me check.
Get fat in Among Us. I need to eat my way through the map to become a massive, unstoppable crushing machine. Let's find out just how fat I can get.
Give me the fat roll. We're the fat roll, boys! Okay, so I'm the imposter. I have to eat Polis.
Oh God, no. These videos is just the creator's barely disguised fetish at this point. Oh my God. Enjoy the video. Alright, stay with me here. This is where things are getting really shady. These platforms are not just designed to amuse, they're designed to capture data. While your kids are being fed a constant stream of gaudy, low-effort slop, their visiting habits, preferences, and even personal information are being compiled together into a little ball of information, and TikTok is notoriously guilty of doing this several times. Though the company recently said it stores US user data in the US and Singapore, employees of ByteDance in China have had access to non-public US user data. And in case you forgot, the shady parts come out when you realize that TikTok and ByteDance LLC is of course bound by China's cybersecurity laws, which compels it to provide user data if demanded at any single time that they want. They can just grab data whenever they want, which is kind of confusing because why haven't we banned the app? Of course, we've tried to ban the app over and over, and we've actually, I think we've gotten it banned in one of the states. But if they're stealing data, it's kind of got a few options here. Either A, it can sell to some American company that won't do this. B, they can get it banned, obviously. And C, they can at least find a way to find ByteDance and get this data storing to stop, or in a situation at least find some way to make sure that we aren't getting our data stolen. And don't you dare for a second believe that YouTube's a saint. YouTube collects ample amounts of information on its users, including children. In 2019, YouTube received an $170 million fine for collecting kids' data without seeking their parents' permission. And the problem is rather candid. These These platforms are not just broadcasting content, they are harvesting your data. And kids, because their impressionability and endless consumption, are the prime targets. These platforms incentivize this shift in content creation. And creators, they have no choice but to follow along. The algorithm is not just promoting short-form videos by force, it's actively burying the long-form content. The good stuff, educational content, deep dives, and anything that requires an attention span of more than 10 seconds gets immediately buried. Creators who have built livelihoods like Mr. Beast have gone from making stupid content about destroying microwaves, which would get people's attention, to now selling random products like Lunchly and making sure there's over-the-top graphics at every single moment. People who have made their businesses making thoughtful videos of depth are finding it harder now to reach audiences. It's either you adapt to the new system or you just disappear. And here's the kicker. It isn't just about entertainment anymore. Algorithms on TikTok have been accused of manipulating what people see on the service. A fear is that TikTok could be promoting misinformation or political propaganda through their recommendation algorithms. While TikTok has denied this, a general lack of transparency in the company makes it difficult to know what's actually going on behind the scenes when you pull back the curtain. And as long as these platforms incentivize the short-term engagement in viral content, none of this is ever going to go away. Creators, of course, are going to keep making low-effort clickbait content. Viewers, most especially kids, are going to keep watching, and the platforms are going to keep making billions while your data is being hoovered up and resold to the highest bidder like an auction. But what can be done? Honestly, not much. The platforms aren't going to stop because they're making billions, and creators are stuck in this system, forced to play the game or be left behind. Like I said earlier, you are being fucking harvested, and no one is coming to save you. Unless, however, we, consumers, start asking for something more and stricter data privacy laws. If we don't do that, the cycle's just going to keep repeating. But what can you do now? That's the question I wanted to ask here. For now, install on your computer some shorts blocking extensions, and on mobile, I want to show you a little exercise you can do to get yourself in the habit of avoiding shorts. Alright, so we're on my newer channel, and as you can see, we're getting suggested shorts with their equally very attention-grabbing ideas. They appear every so often and stuff like that. What you can do is you can click show fewer shorts. I've pressed that a few times, and I am mentioning now that this is a feature that I do suggest. But if you don't want to do that, you can force them to unsuggest by every time you click. Let's say you watch a video, and you start scrolling and stuff like that. Scroll to the side. Boom, boom, boom. And eventually, your muscle memory will get so good that you'll just go with it. And every time you click on a short,
when this
you'll
woman
click,
ordered from McDonald's, she came.
you'll scroll, you'll swipe. And eventually, you'll forget all about shorts. So, the next time you find yourself scrolling endlessly through YouTube Shorts or TikTok, remember what's really going on behind the screen. This mindless fun is part of a much greater machine between advertisers, creators, and most importantly, corporations, and it's controlling what you see, what you think, and how you're being used. Think before you click, because every view you do feeds the system. And the system pays.